let's go ahead and find an equation for this problem. And although directions do tell you to use reference points, we're just going to use old school algebraically. How are we going to do that? Number one, we're going to find the a value. Find the a value. And then the second thing we're going to do is just write an equation. Write equation. So go ahead and pause and see if you can just identify the order pairs. What do they give you? Well, if you recognize they have a vertex. What letter is vertex? That is H, comma, K. And although they give you a y-intercept, it's just an order pair. Order pairs are x, comma, y. Okay. What kind of form are we going to use? Well, just think about it. They gave you the vertex, so use vertex form. Go ahead and locate that on your foldable. I don't have one in front of me. Y equals a times x minus h squared plus k. That is vertex form. So we're going to do a bunch of substitutions. We're going to solve for this a value right here. Let's use my highlighter. All right, you have the h value. You have the k value. You have an x value. And you have a y value. So let's go ahead and write that substitution in there. So I have y equals, why didn't I write y? We're doing substitution. The y is the 11. A value we don't know. X, you look above there, is 0 minus, your h value is negative 4. Okay, pay attention here. And my squared, and my k value is 3. Okay, zoom in right here. Let's make this one super obvious, okay? This negative sign is in the formula, so I have it in the formula. So it doesn't matter what h value is, just write it down, but keep that pink subtraction sign. All right, let's go ahead and simplify here. Now I have 11 equals a. 0 minus negative 4 is the opposite of negative 4, so it's really 0 plus 4, which is 4. And then we just simplify that. 11 equals a. 4 squared is 16, so it looks kind of weird, but remember it's a times 16, right? And then we're just solving. I'm going to subtract 3. Get 8 equals a. If you want to, you can put that 16 in front. Students like that better. And then we're going to divide by 16. Okay, pay attention now. I've seen this over the years. Students think the answer is a equals 2. That is incorrect. Okay, I'm going to write the factors of 8. 8 times 1. The factors of 16 are 8 times 2. That equals 1. So you're just left with a. And then you can cancel these out because 8 divided by 8 is 1. So a is equal to 1/2. Let's highlight that in some obnoxious color here. Okay? All right. We just found the a value. Now let's write an equation. Okay? So just do the same thing you did over here. I'm going to write y equals a times x minus h squared plus k. I'm going to use the same color coding. Pay attention. I need an equation, so I'm going to write above it. We don't need an x, and we don't need the y. So we're not going to need this order pair. No. What I do need is the value I just found. The a value goes here. And the h value from above, h, the k value, this one, goes right there. Let's fill that in, okay? Let's fill this in. So I have y equals, my a value is 1/2 x minus, what's our h value? Negative 4 squared squared plus 3. Okay, let's clean this up. Y equals 1/2. What's the opposite of negative 4? That is x plus 4. And this is my answer here. Okay, how does that relate to the graph? Okay, hopefully you can see that in our graph that you should be able to take negative out of here. Negative 4, 3 is my vertex. Okay, now if the graph, if I have to somehow make a point through this, it's going to be facing up. Does that make sense? And you'll know that because your A value is positive. And I'll just quickly point out some other things here. You have the axis of symmetry, which is your folding line. And then here you have a distance of 4, so I know that it's going to be 4 over here. So that's a symmetrical point. Okay, so there's my equation there in the pink box. I did it algebraically, not using reference points, but gives you an idea how to do it.